What's up, guys? Welcome to the vlog. Welcome back to a update vlog in regards to China Eastern Airlines MU5735 crash yesterday afternoon. I've clearly reused the same Google slides that I made yesterday, and this time round I put in a few more news article clips, video clips. They're all within the last hour of being uploaded to Facebook. So I searched up MU5735 on Facebook on the videos, so under the watch section, and I've picked out a few that is somewhat really close to heart, or kind of explains things in a bit more detail, sort of thing. So let's go on to slide 2. So what is this update? Well, on one of the photos that has been uploaded to Facebook, it shows a zoomed in picture of the flight in the nose down position. The vertical stabilizer, or also known as the tail, is completely gone, like it's literally nowhere to be seen. And this is similar to Japan Airlines Flight 123 back in 1985, when the bulkhead exploded because the double plate didn't really cover the marks that were made to the underside of the plane when it did a hit the runway whilst landing when doing Japan Airlines 115. It is reported that 40 seconds after rapidly departing from flight level 291, also known as 29,100 feet cruising altitude, the aircraft leveled off and regained 1,000 feet in altitude before plunging again to the end, which is into terrain. The plunge that this aircraft took is identical to Silk Air Flight 185, where Captain Zhu Weiming took that Boeing 737 from flight level 350, 35,000 feet, straight down into the Musi River. It is believed, and I didn't finish typing that sentence, but I think the plane hit the terrain at quite a high speed. I think it's in the 800s. So yeah, quite a really high speed into the ground. So as you can see, yeah, there's the links and bits and bobs on this slide. So over to the left, where it shows the plane in a nose down attitude, it says, as seen on the close-up of the footage of the crash, the vertical stabilizer, also known as the tail, has been detached, so it's completely gone. It is subsequently said that the aircraft's structure acts like a missile without its empennage striking the ground at a vertical speed of minus 31,000 feet per minute. That is quite a fast descent. Over here on the right, we have the, I guess, somewhat of a diagram showing what the plane was doing. So as you can see, at 619, right on 619, the plane was cruising properly at 29,100 feet, so flight level 291. But 59 seconds later, With the plane still at cruising altitude, the plane then took a drastic turn, hitting the ground just over 2 minutes later at 6:22:35. That is UTC time, but obviously over in China it'll be around 2:30 sort of thing. So now we're going to go on to the videos that so we'll go to each of these video clip links also over here as well. And we'll just have a look at the news articles of the news video clips actually of this accident, which was uploaded to Facebook, as I said at the start of the vlog, 1 hour ago, 1 hour, an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago, just in that time frame. So we'll go and have a look at that. Go here first, turn the volume up. Okay, oops. Okay, might close that, and 1 second, guys. Okay, I'll just bring that back so we can start again.
当时我们收到这个消息以后，第一时间让所有的同事以及所有的客户打我们这个谭经理电话，然后打了有几个小时，一直没通，一直没通的话，然后我们就怀疑他在这个飞机上面，然后我们第一时间就赶到白机场这边来确认，确认好了以后，然后通过我们人力资源部提供的一些消息，就是还有他的身份证号码，在那个指示名单上面有，那么我们就。
So obviously they would have had the passenger manifest when the families came to see if their loved ones were on this flight. So yes, they would have the passenger manifest.
确认是在这架飞机上面。首先呢，可能作为同事，很沉重，心情很沉重。然后我也第一时间打电话给他的家属，通知他的家属，然后的话就是告诉他，一个真实的情况，因为我必须要第一时间告诉他的家属。他的心情是非常的复杂，然后接到电话的第一时间，他就是比较哽咽的。他的母亲，首先呢，他不相信这件事情，然后呢，通过再三的跟他确认了以后呢，然后就哽咽，他就说他第一时间会赶过来，对，就是他心情非常的难过，因为他的儿子也就29岁，对。
So based upon the estimated arrival time from my flight tracking app as well as Flight Radar 24, the plane was approximately in between 15 to 20 minutes from arriving at Guangzhou airport. So I guess quite a disastrous end to a flight to, I guess, to see your loved ones. So 15 to 20 minutes, that's around how much of the flight is remaining. As you can see on this map, it is really close to Guangzhou. As you can see, the crash site is there, and just over here if the plane continued on, the plane would have arrived at Guangzhou Airport, Terminal 1B. So Terminal 1 on the B side of that part of the terminal. Terminal 1 at Guangzhou Airport is basically split into two sides, side A and side B. This plane was heading towards side B arrival, so yeah. No, we don't need that. Alright, so here's a 5-minute, or just shy of 5-minute clip. So we're going to have a look.
Continuing to search heavily forested slopes for survivors after the China Eastern Airlines jet crashed in southern Guangxi. 132 passengers and crew are feared dead, and this is China's first crash involving a commercial jet since 2010. The aircraft crashed in the rural countryside of Teng County. The plane was en route from the southwestern city of Kunming to Guangzhou. Parts of the Boeing 737-800 are strewn across mountain slopes, charred by fire. State media has described the crash site as being hemmed in by mountains on 3 sides, with access provided by just one tiny path. Drones and on-the-ground search will try to recover the plane's black boxes. China Eastern Airlines has expressed deep condolences to the families of those on board. An emergency telephone assistance line for families has also been set up. Both Kunming and Guangzhou airports have also started providing assistance to the families who were waiting there. China Eastern has grounded all of its Boeing 737-800 jets after the crash. And for more, Lo Min joins us live from Shanghai. Min, there's still no word on survivors yet?
Unfortunately, no word on survivors yet. We've just seen footage of local villagers nearby who have voluntarily set up a task force to transport essential equipment like food, water, and tents to the front lines using their own motorcycles, because they said the mountain roads are rugged and difficult to be accessed by cars, and they just want to do what they can to bring more hope of finding any survivors. And meanwhile, in this mountainous area, the biggest challenge is that there is no power supply or lighting for the search and rescue workers. And so the local power department has mobilized floodlights, generators, lighting drones, and other equipment to set up temporary lines into the wild to support the search and rescue. Now, the workers are also contending with bad weather. It was raining overnight, and also this morning it's expected to continue raining for the next few days. And just before dawn today, they have received a shipment of tents, of water, of raincoats and boots for those rescue workers. A temporary headquarters have been set up at a primary school nearby, and there are over 20 ambulances as well as dozens of medical staff assembled there. With they're still waiting for essential equipment like stretchers and oxygen cylinders. They've prepared blood and other materials, all on standby in case they find any survivors. I understand that there are family members rushing to the scene as well, and the local transportation bureau have arranged for taxis and buses to pick up family members of the passengers from the airport to the scene as they wait anxiously for any news of any survivors.
Now, Min, are there any updates on what caused the crash?
Well, experts are saying that we can't tell for sure until we see that black box, which is still missing. But there are some analysis coming from civil aviation experts who say that this is a highly unusual accident because we saw surveillance camera footage of the plane, making a near 90 degrees nosedive vertically down at such high speed, 9,000 meters per hour, when it was cruising at an altitude of over 8,000 meters. They said that is highly unusual because a plane tends to pitch upwards naturally when it gathers speed and the wings generates lift. So unless those flaps at the rear of the plane are set into certain position, then only can you
also known as elevators.
keep the plane in such a nosedive position. So there are speculation that maybe that pilot was deliberately crashing the plane, or otherwise the plane must have a serious malfunction for this to happen. Experts did note that this aircraft is a twin engine aircraft. It's a very safe one. If both engines fail, there is a safety mechanism for to restart that engine by tapping onto this auxiliary power supply. The plane is also very young, just 6.8 years old. That is much younger than, for example, the average age of an American commercial airliner, which is 11 years old. And typically an aircraft can last for 25 to 30 years. So lots of questions still remain unanswered, and we're waiting to see what the investigations show.
All right, Min Min, thanks for the update. That was Lo Min Min live in Shanghai.
Whichever one of you travels.
Okay, that's it. So let me go back to the slideshow, which is over here. So let me pop that on. So that pretty much just says what we have so far. Obviously, this Boeing 737-800 has two black boxes, cockpit voice recorder, as well as the flight data recorder or the FDR. So as you guys would have saw in that news video just then, both of them are still missing, or at least one of them are. So when there's another update, obviously information is coming in bit by bit. I'll try and do like a daily update, but I don't think I can because got quite a few jam-packed days ahead, particularly Friday night. I'll try and put one out tomorrow night. Oh no, Thursday night, sorry. And well, I'm basically just going to show what information has come in since making this video, and yeah, that's basically about it. I do apologize for those Facebook videos of Mr. Bean and Mr. Beast just coming in right after the news articles, but that's Facebook's algorithm, unfortunately, so I do apologize for that because that is not associated with this video. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this update video. I'll see what information comes in between now and Thursday and put them into this exact same Google Slides presentation to get it ready for Thursday. So on that note, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I believe you are paying some respects and just to the families of the loved ones aboard this Boeing 737 in front of us. Yeah, bye for now.